From Pittodrie, it's Rob McLean and it's former Don skipper Russell Anderson here for the big one coming out of the World Cup break, and it couldn't be, Russell, much tougher, could it, against the champions, the league leaders?
Yeah, it's a big challenge coming off the back of, what is it, 4 or 5 weeks?
5, yeah.
Yeah, it's flown in as well, so it's good to have the football back. Looking forward to see how they do today, because very good home record this season, but this will be a bigger challenge than we've faced so far. Just
the one change for the Dons. Jack McKenzie takes over from Liam Scales, who can't play obviously against his parent club, so Jack will play left side of the back three. It will be the same formation, Matty Kennedy at right wing back, but these games are about striking the balance, aren't they, between stopping Celtic doing what they want to do but still carrying the threat that Aberdeen have done so regularly here at Pittodrie this season.
Yeah, I think it's important that we try and take the game to Celtic, but in a controlled manner. I think you see that the players that they have, if you're too open, then they will punish you. But I think the flip side to that is you have to have a threat. You have to pose some questions to them, put a little bit of doubt in their mind, that they're not just up here to have an enjoyable afternoon back off their break. So it's going to be really interesting to see how we approach the game. If we press them high up, which I think we should do at the right times, and really just make a game of it.
Let's find out how Jim Goodwin's going to approach the game. Jim, there's no tougher way to come out of the World Cup break than a game against Celtic, the champions, the league leaders.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's fair to say that Celtic have been the best team in the country up to now in the league, the most consistent team, having only lost one game in their fixtures up to now, away to St Mirren in September. So, you know, we've analysed that game, and we've had a look at St Mirren's game plan, and you know, they certainly were very disciplined in their shape defensively, but they caused Celtic a lot of problems going forward as well. And we've got to take a bit of confidence from that and believe that, you know, our good home form here, having won 6 of our last 7 league fixtures here, we've got to take a lot of confidence and a lot of belief from that, and believe that we're capable of upsetting the cards today.
Just the one change, the one you have to make with Liam Scales unable to play, so Jack McKenzie just slots into the left side of the back three.
Yeah, something we've worked on over the last wee while. Obviously, we've 5 weeks since our last fixture here against Dundee United, but Jack is more than capable of playing that position. He's aggressive defensively, gives us that balance, being left-footed on that side of Anthony Stewart, and we're looking forward to the game. You know, we've got a very positive outlook going into it. You know, we have to be organised, we have to be disciplined without the ball, but you know, the formation that we've went with the 2 strikers up top in Majowski and Duke, you know, 2 of the most in-form strikers in the league to date, and we believe we've got good quality in the middle of the pitch when we do get possession of the ball, that we're able to retain it with the likes of Barron, Ramadani and Clarkson. So there is 2 different elements to the game today, about being compact, being organised and being disciplined without the ball, but at the same time being able to carry a threat going forward, and I believe we've got enough in our team today to do that.
Let's hope it goes well. Good luck, Jim.
Thanks, Rob. Thank you.
Well, Jim mentioned the key word there, believe. You have to believe in games like this, don't you?
Yeah.
And key to that, I guess, will be Aberdeen occupying Celtic defensively so that they can't get the game the way they want it.
Yeah, I think the belief, and I think the bravery to be able to pass the ball when you're being confronted with an opposition that we know how they play, high tempo, they'll try and press to get the ball back straight away. We need to be brave enough to beat that first press, get the ball forward to the more creative players, and that the manager's right, 2 informed strikers there that should pose some problems for them if they get the service, but I think the key is to try and get the ball forward to them and brave enough to try and pass the ball.
Good to have Russell with us, and it will be good to have you with us as well for the RedTV matchday coverage. If you're not lucky enough to be here at Pittodrie, you're maybe on your way, you're maybe here already watching this, but it's a 12:30 kickoff, as you know, Aberdeen against Celtic, and we are on air from 12:15, so we'll talk to you then.